What's up, 1940s cartoon rabbit from another universe who might be similar to another cartoon rabbit from our universe who's really famous, but this rabbit likes to connect with older women who are also cartoons, but different from women in another way because they hook up and they make a cartoon. Hello and welcome to SKZ Talks Animation. So I talk about anime, TV shows, cartoons, movies. We're going to talk about this animation with my heart and soul because it's awesome and great. And today, we're going to look back at one of my personal favorite obscure cartoon characters from the late 80s. That being Roger Rabbit himself, which while being in a really successful movie and having tons of things in theme parks and all that, he kind of fell into obscurity right at the turn of the millennium, and honestly, I miss him. He's a fun character, really great throwback to the 1940s of animation, and to me, is the prime example of how you make a fun cartoon character right, and I love him. And because I want people to you need to see this rabbit, we're going to talk about one of my personal favorite of his short films. He did have short films, being the classic, theatrical, fun adventure in Woodchopland, woo! In 1993's Trail Mixup. So funny thing about these shorts is that they're actually released theatrically, just like I said, and they were part of like Disney films like Dick Tracy for some reason. So these were actually in theaters that you could see, and that I think is pretty rad. I wish they would do that more these days, because I miss that. Damn, this is gorgeous off the bat. Of course, this is in the 90s where they were trying to bring back theatrical animation for, like, you know, Looney Tunes and Disney. And this was, of course, made by Disney and Amblin and, of course, Steven Spielberg. So, of course, this looks amazing. And, like, the colors already, they pop so well. And, oh, my God. I'm a sucker for all types of colors and shorts, so this is just amazing. And there's our boy Roger, our boy, voiced by Charles Fleischer himself. I love Roger Rabbit's voice. I think it suits him so well. Like, they could have gone for something a bit more like nuanced, but no, they went for a silly voice, like woohoo type like that. And I love his voice. I love voice actors. I respect them so much. Charles Fleischer, the guy wore a bunny suit on the set of Roger Rabbit, so this guy knew how to be in character. Oh my God! Oh boy, she brings out the heat. Oh no! She's gonna shoot Roger, doesn't take care of the baby. Oh my God, that's kind of wild. I do like too how like the woman, the mom, is like given like the shows in the 90s where they wouldn't show like Peanuts where you wouldn't see the adults. That's kind of funny too. Where did he get the violin? Why? Oh, okay. His pocket dimension of death. Oh boy. Oh, it's every 16-year-old's wet dream. Jessica Rabbit. Do they actually show her? There she is, Jessica Rabbit, who she's nice lady. But my God, like that is a cartoon character. My God, she's pretty. I'll say that. She's very pretty. Oh. Roger's a bit too aroused. It's okay, Roger. It's okay. It's all good, man. I won't lie though, like the idea, like of course like ideas like camping and all that have been done before, like for animation, but like just seeing a modern short, because this was made in 1993, like well into like the new revivals and a lot of ideas. Oh my God, Roger destroyed the world. Like they're doing a lot of stuff with like new ideas, and I like seeing like new modern sensibilities and new modern techniques, and this is just really fun to see. Honestly, I really do love the new animation because it's so flashy and so fluent, and I love that in animation.
Where's the vitamin?
B? A bee? I remember that game Buck Bumble in 64. That game was great. But give him a short film. Why not? I don't know. As per cartoon law, if you are a child or a baby of any sort, you will avoid all harm, but your caretaker, they will go through hell. I feel for Roger because he is a fun guy, and he gets like he gets shit on for he gets shit on for just trying to be a guy, for just existing. You know what? I miss him. So, this is all like too like crazy. Like for an animated short film for like theatrical, Droopy
Gets him every time.
I didn't know Droopy. Y'all know Droopy, right? Oh, man. Okay. All right. I love that. Sorry. I'm very excited right now. I also just came out seeing Fantastic Four in theaters, and that was a great movie, too. So going from good movies to good shorts, I love that shit, and my God. This is just gorgeous. But, man, Roger Rabbit, he could do anything, man. He's like a Time Lord. We have more Time Lords. Now Jerry for this guy. Oh, boy. Jesus, Roger Rabbit, you are honestly, like, it would be really fun to explore power scaling for cartoon characters, because a lot of them can either like pull stuff out of nowhere or anything out of like any orifice. So, like, who's the most powerful cartoon character? I think it's Bugs Bunny because he's a trickster god, but Roger Rabbit could be a close second. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be really fun. The Sawmill, ooh, spoopy. Oh my God, yeah. Going from bumblebees to the sawmill, as you do. I love it. Honestly, it really is amazing, because, like, if you watch the movie, it shows that they shoot these in one take. So, like, if this is still in the Roger Rabbit universe, that's, props to them, because they're basically actors in the show, so Roger's putting his life on the line for comedy. Only for comedy. Also, I love how, like, they incorporate small amounts of CG in there, but it's not really even that noticeable, honestly, because, like, this was the era where, like, Jurassic Park came out. This is the same year, so of course CG was starting to get really big and stuff like that. But just for animation specifically, like, you can see here, the arm, that's CG. But it blends so well they don't even notice, and it makes things like this more fun with, like, angles and, like, speeds and all. They can do so much with that, and that, I love they were trying to incorporate in a fun way. It's really cool. Yo, it's Splash Mountain, the dangerous version. Splash Mountain is actually a fun ride. I don't know what they said they were rebranding it, but I don't know to what. I think Princess and the Frog. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to Disneyland for a while. Who cares? Ooh, a bear! Is that Humphrey the Bear? Classic Disney character Humphrey the Bear. I love Humphrey. You like Humphrey? Maybe I'll take a look at a Humphrey short at some point. Why not? I don't know. Damn, so much is going. So it's only been like 5 minutes, and this short's going balls to the wall and sandy, and I absolutely love that. Like I said, the colors in this are great, and this is when Disney was going back in full force with the Renaissance and all that, like Lion King and Aladdin and all that. So this is just like, they knew their stuff, and this is prime, man. I love this. They don't make them like these anymore. They don't make them like this. I want to see more 2D shorts, because this is just gorgeous. This is music to my ears. Oh my god, Baby Herman is so unfazed. He's like, heh, I'm not in danger. I'm fine. Oh, I was right. Okay, so this is it. They are making the shorts in real time. That's cool. They're going to South Dakota. That is wild. They didn't need to do that for an animated short, for a theatrical short, but they did, and that is awesome. So Roger canonically destroyed Mount Rushmore. I love that. That's amazing. Oh, they even get to the actual personalities in it. That's freaking awesome. Oh my god. This is insanity. Roger Rabbit deserves so much, and I love it. Oh, and he blows up the earth. What a guy. What a freaking guy. So that's Trail Mixup. A pure, insane road trip, but you know what? I loved it, and I wish there were more Roger Rabbit shorts, but you know what? You get what you get, and this is one of the greats, and to me is my favorite because, man, Roger Rabbit needs to both be checked in and also get some help, because he is, he needs it. He needs help from everything, because everyone's trying to kill him. It really is funny to see Roger Rabbit's trajectory from being a really big cartoon icon to being stuck into obscurity, because for a time, he was one of the top big Disney characters that people really looked up, like in the same vein as Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck. But nowadays, in the 21st century, now in 2025, he's really seen as a really big, like, he doesn't really seem that relevant anymore, which is sad, because to me, Roger's a fun character, and his history is also very interesting of how he rose so quickly, but you know, it's still fun to talk about. Because, of course, most people know Roger Rabbit from the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit back in 1988, and that film is insane to me. Like, that film, of course, based on the novel Who Sent You Roger Rabbit from 1981, but this film, having both animation and humans live side by side, doing these projects together and solving this murder mystery of who killed people, is a very fun, unique idea. And having all these characters like, you know, Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse, Tweety Bird, Droopy, and even the original ones, like, of course, Roger, Jessica Rabbit, and characters like that, is really fun to see all together. And that movie for 1988, I will say, is a technological marvel. I don't think we haven't replicated as well. Like, of course, we've had films like Space Jam and all that, but Roger Rabbit as a film is perfect in every way. It won a few Oscars and directed by my favorite director, Robert Zemeckis. This film was great. I love it, and it was really showed how you can make a really fun cartoon character. And of course, Roger's inspired by, like, you know, 1940s getup. Like, he has, like, the red, white, and blue. He has the yellow gloves that were famous on Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny for a time. He's a rabbit, of course, because of, you know, Bugs Bunny. He has the fun voice, kind of like Woody Woodpecker, sort of. So, like, he draws inspiration from a few characters here and there, and it really makes him a really fun guy. And to me, it's just a really fun amalgamation of all these different type things, and the movie showed him off really well, and him versus Anthony Hopkins were great. Like even the guy who voiced him, Charles Fleischer, wore a rabbit suit on set to get into character. That's dedication, and I absolutely love that. And honestly, he was the breakout star. People knew Roger, they loved him, and for a time after the movie, he was the cartoon rabbit. besides Bugs Bunny, of course, but he was still a very fun character. But really wasn't until the 1990s where his trajectory started to eclipse so significantly that people saw him as like a really fun character. And of course, he had things in like, small appearances in video games, fast food tie-ins, toys, pajamas, puzzles, TV appearances, and things like Mickey's 60th birthday, and even Tiny Toons for some reason. People loved him, and that kind of also helped, being the movie was so popular and it was so fresh in people's minds that people are like, you know what? I see Roger Rabbit. He's a cool guy. I love that. And that also evolved into the 3 shorts from that were in theaters: Tummy Trouble, Roller Coaster Rabbit, and Trail Mix-Up, which I said are amazing in their own rights. And the animation, the punchlines, everything is great, and I love it. And even though they were paired up against some not really great movies like Dick Tracy and all that, they were still fun to see in theaters, and just seeing, hey, there's the rabbit doing the funny, fun things. It was really fun to see that they had some faith in the character, and honestly, I love those shorts. They're great, and it was really fun to see them explore that character more. But everything came to a giant conclusion with his involvement in the Disney parks. Now, Disney parks, you wouldn't expect it to be that big of a deal, but for Roger Rabbit, that's where he kind of is the remnant of his character, honestly, because of course he had his ride, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, which is basically a dark ride where you spin around in a car and you shoot little things and all that, try and solve a little mystery. It was a cute ride, didn't last that long, but it was fun to see Roger Rabbit and be like, hey, he's in the parks, you can do a little ride, you're in the taxi cab who can talk and all that, and that was really fun. And honestly, just having him have a ride at all was really, really fun, and it was really cool to see that. But of course, the big thing is, of course, Toontown. And Toontown was a big part of the movie, where it's where all the cartoon characters live, where they interact, where they do all their fun stuff. And eventually, Disney thought, after Mickey's 60th birthday, like, how about we take this area of the park that we were saving, that we were using for Mickey's birthday, and turn it into a cartoon hub, where this is where, Mickey Mouse lives, and Donald Duck, and of course, Roger Rabbit. And by this point, Roger Rabbit was basically part of the Sensational Six, minus Daisy, but like, in like straight-to-video home media, like the Disney sing-alongs and all that, Roger Rabbit was there front and center, and he was part of the gang, and everyone loved him. And like, you could see Mickey, you could meet Roger Rabbit in the parks, you could see him in Toontown doing his own thing. His ride was really popular, and overall was a very fun place to see Roger Rabbit do all that fun stuff. And really, that's cool. That's really cool, and that's kind of sort of where he both eclipsed and then kind of dropped down again, because after the 90s, he had a few cameos in some shows, again, like Bonkers and all that, and of course, again, Tiny Toons. They even tried to get a second movie off the ground with CG, voiced by Jim Cummings, but that didn't really materialize anywhere where he would go to like the war or something. But besides that, he hasn't really done anything else at all. Yeah, he's had small cameos here and there, but besides that, doesn't really done much, and that's really a shame, because as a character, Roger is the most interesting and the most cool. And yeah, my favorite character of all time is Donald Duck. I'm biased to that. But Roger as a character is fun, unique, and really shows the creativity of the 1940s animation, because that's where animation was really wacky and zany and insane, and Roger really shows that in his mannerisms and the way he speaks and the way he does his actions. And I wish they would bring him back in some shape, way, or form. I don't care if it's you rerun the shorts, I don't care if you need to make a new one, I'd love that, or even do something special for the movie, because the movie turned 35, I think, years old or 40 years old recently. So the movie, people really love it. It's one of the top greatest movies of all time. So I'd love to see Roger Rabbit in some other thing, not just a cameo in Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I want to see him in fun stuff, fun movies, fun things. I want to see Roger in the parks again, because that'd be amazing, because Toontown's still active, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But point is, Roger Rabbit is a great character. He's fun, and please, Disney, bring him back. Do one thing well, bring back Roger Rabbit into my life, because Roger is a great character. He's fun for me. I'm sure it'll be fun for you. I guarantee he's a fun guy. I love him.
And to have a Diet Coke.
And that was Trail Mix-Up, a short that is more insane than you could ever imagine. And you know what? For Roger Rabbit, I love it. I'm honestly shocked that they haven't re-released these shorts really that much at all, because Roger Rabbit as a character, I feel like they wanted to show off more of, but he's really been put to the wayside over the past few years. Like the past 20 years, the most appearances he's been in is like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and that's kind of sad. So like, I like to see them re-air these shorts, put them on DVD, or do something with him, because Roger's such a fun character that people will be like, that guy is awesome. And this short proves that he's funny, he's comedic, and the voice is just perfect. I love him. Maybe at some point I look at the other two, Roller Coaster Rabbit and Tummy Trouble. I think those are the other two, because those two I assume are equally as great. But in the meantime, I love Roger Rabbit. He's great. He's awesome. And yes, I own 2 copies of the VHS. I love it that much. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go and not get eaten by bears, because bears, if friendship, why not hug? They fun.